Hi, congratulations on your new RV. We're really excited for you. Please make sure before you're signing that you bring the following items with you. If you're a cash buyer, please make sure that you bring a cashier's check, no personal checks at time of signing, or you may bring actual cash. If you're a finance customer, please make sure that you bring proof of insurance listing your specific lien holder. If you need that information, please call us ahead of time. Also, make sure that you bring all valid driver's license of all persons that will be listed on the title. If you have a trade that you're trading in with us, please make sure that you bring your 10-day payoff as well as your title and all persons who will be listed on the title of that trade. Arrive 30 minutes early before your appointment time so we can properly inspect your unit, and also make sure that you have the fridge on and running prior to arrival. If you have any questions, please feel free to give us a call at 810-686-0710. Thanks so much. Have a great day.
Hello, this is Mike with TradeWinds RV Center here to congratulate you on your purchase of your Flagstaff ePro 12RK travel trailer. Picked a cool little trailer here. I'm here to walk you around it, show you how to use a few things, get the best out of your camping experience. Let's start by talking about arriving at the campsite. Main thing I need you to take into consideration is where your power and water connections are. They're of course on your off campsite, right at the rear, your city water and your power. So park accordingly so you can utilize the facilities at the campsite. Once you've arrived, first thing you do is level your unit. Now you got a small enough unit, you can just set a level inside, or just get a little stick-on level to put on the side. You do have a docking light should you arrive at night, and simply extend to raise, retract to lower your power tongue jack. Now should you need, there's a manual override under this rubber stopper here if you don't have power. Once you've got your unit level, next thing you do is stabilize it. In the back corners here, got a couple scissor stabilizing jacks, 3/4 inch socket. Simply put that on there and crank these down. Now as I'm running these down, what I'm going to do is recommend jack pads. Jack pads are going to protect the feet of your stabilizing jacks from dirt, debris, hot blacktop in the summer, better distribute the weight, keep them from sinking in the ground. So now you're just going to want to run these down to their taunt. Remember, you already have your unit level. You just want to do it until you have a little bit of pressure here on your crank. Then you know you're down far enough. Put them both down, one on each side. You got your unit level and stable. Let's hook our power up. 30 amp cord here. The way these new ones hook up, you push to the side and then turn to the right. Wiggle it. Turn it to the right and then put on your black washer. At the end of that 30 amp service, should you need to plug in at home, you do have a 30 to 110 adapter. Got your power hooked up. Let's hook up our water. First and foremost, your water pressure regulator. This water pressure regulator is going to reduce the water pressure to 40 to 50 psi, protecting the lines in your unit. Use this always when hooking up your city water connection because you don't know what the water pressure is at different campsites. Hook up your hose and your water is good to go. You come over here and you can open up your sink valve and you can tell when your water is full. Now if you're going dry docking, potable water. Simply fill this up with a hose. Two ways to tell it's full. One, this overflow valve here. Or two, come over here and check your fresh tank level and they'll tell you how full that is. Again, now when you use potable water, that's when you're going to want to turn on your water pump. Don't turn on your water pump when using city water. It's already pressurized. Alright, so we got our water and power hooked up. We're ready to camp and we'll walk you around the rest of the unit. You do have a solar ready. Hook up here, hook up a solar panel there. It'll trickle charge your batteries. Again, your 30 amp service. Cable plug in from the campsite. City water connection. Fresh water drain when you're leaving the campsite. If you're using potable water, that's where you dump that tank at. Come around the front, your battery posts, check them now and then. Make sure your terminals haven't wiggled loose. You are bouncing this thing down the road. In here is a regulator for your propane tank. Simply turn it toward the tank that you wish to be using. Lefty loosey to turn that on. Your jacket type bike rack jacket actually has a really good YouTube video on this bike wing and how to use it. Your power, your junk jack again. Oh, your spare tire. Actually have a hand crank for the spare tire that fits right on here, right above your VIN number there, to bring down your spare tire. Coming over on your camp side, we'll talk about the inside in a moment. Here's your quick connect for your LP, and here's a vent. On your tire here, you have this system here. This thing's a little wet, they just finished washing. Let me show you how to put this in. Bring it up underneath the wheel well. A little tougher one-handed, but let me see what I can do. Get it up underneath there, and that sets like that to give you a step to look up on top of your trailer. Come around to the back, your fridge. Now you do have an inverter in here. Simply go inside there and turn that on if you're going to be dry docking. Only thing you won't be able to run is your microwave. There's a 110 with GFCI reset, a couple USB ports, access panel to your fuses and breaker box. Got a variety there, 15s, 30, and a 40. Recommend having a handful of those with you when you go camping. A couple of individual one-touch lightings, an inverter circuit, 110. Over here's your control panel. Here's where you check your brand new battery, your fresh tank or your potable tank, your gray and black tanks. Here's your sink. And down here is your gray holding tank to dump that sink. This about covers everything on the outside. Let's take a look on the inside. Got your bed down. A few things that accessories that come. There's a table, a outdoor stand for this Elite griddle. It sits right on this lip right here with your quick connect LP right there. Really nice griddle. You have this spray port that you can hook up on the outside to spray your unit off. Extra water filter and other accessories that come with the unit. There's your 22-inch TV. Right up in here so you can hear me. If you're on television, let's see if this has the, it does right here. So when you arrive at the park, right up here where your cable goes in is a green button, or a button that turns on a green light. Make sure that light's on before scanning for your digital channels. It's a digital channel enhancer allowing you to pick up more channels. Cable and satellite hookup. Wi-Fi, another 110. Your sound system, dual zones. I don't know if we'll pick up anything inside, but let's see if we can give it a scan here. So, sound is on inside. Now it's just outside, or both. Touch it once to hit mute, hold it in to shut it off. Bluetooth, AM, FM, auxiliary, USB port, your smoke alarm, and your AC unit. Heat strip, low heat, high fan. Let's kick that all on. Oh, it's not plugged in, otherwise that would kick on. Set that to off. That about covers everything on the inside. Oh, there's your 12-volt carbon monoxide detector. The reason I mentioned this 12-volt is it's always running off your battery. So if you're going to be gone for the day, disconnect your battery to keep this from running your battery down while you're gone. And another 110. Alright, let's act like we're leaving the campsite. You're going to want to secure anything that's in here. Oh, lastly, inside TST system, I'll send you a separate video from TST specifically on how to set that tire pressure monitoring system up. At the entry doorway is your fire extinguisher. Make sure that you and everyone that's camping with you knows where this is in case of emergency. Alright, so leaving the campsite, we'll shut off all of our lights inside. We'll bring up our stabilizing jacks and we'll unhook our water. After our water is unhooked, we can empty that low point drain, unhook our cable, unhook our water, and head on home. Again, thank you for your purchase. Hope you enjoy this trailer for many years to come. Happy camping.